This is Mobile Choice, and this is the first BlackBerry touchscreen device. It's the BlackBerry Storm. It's exclusive to Vodafone, and it's also the world's first clickable touchscreen. What this means is that when you actually touch the touchscreen on the Storm, it clicks. Don't know if you can pick that up there, but just have a quick look at the touchscreen. Let's go back to the main menu. When you touch an icon, it goes blue. Okay, so that's the first thing that it does. However, if you want to choose an icon, you actually click the screen. So the screen actually clicks when you press it. Let's just go back to the start. So here you see the menu icons. Now you can scroll through icons in the same way as you can with other touchscreen devices, like the Apple iPhone. But this actually works in a slightly better way, in the sense that rather than haptic vibration technology, which is the technology you'll find on most touchscreens, this clickable touchscreen means that you won't press icons by mistake. You actually have to click the screen to do it. So it's an HSDPA device. It features an accelerometer, which means that when you turn the screen this way, the icons turn with it. Now this is particularly useful if you're using messaging, so let me just click on messaging. Now if you want to send a message, you do so like so. Let's say we're going to send an email. Let's go straight into composing that email. Now you can see here you've got the virtual SureType keypad. Now that can be a little bit fiddly in touch sensitive mode, but if you turn it this way, you can see that it converts automatically to a QWERTY screen. Again, it's not as easy as the traditional BlackBerry QWERTYs, but it does work better than the SureType version. However, even with SureType, which works using a kind of form of predictive text, you can actually set it up so that it uses something called multi-tap, which you do by clicking on options. Well, actually it's in multi-tap now, but you can click SureType, or you can go to options and you can choose multi-tap. Multi-tap just means that when it works in the same way as a conventional text keypad does. Okay, so as well as the touch screen, it's got loads of other functionality. It's HSDPA enabled, it's got GPS, it's got really good applications built in. So let's just show you some of those. It's great for social networking. So let's just say we've already downloaded the Facebook application. So let's just say that. You click here, go to Facebook, and there you can see you can do all of the same things that you do on your regular Facebook account. You can view status updates. You can you can add a new status update by just doing that. You can view friends lists. You can update. You can add a photograph by clicking on this icon here. It takes you to the camera, so you can do that. You can, what else can you do? You can poke people, you can go onto their wall, you can comment. So it's got a load of the Facebook functionality, but in a mobile friendly form. Again, if you want to write something, you'll be taken to the QWERTY keypad. However, if you'd rather use the SureType or multi-tap version, when you turn it that way, click this button and you'll be given the SureType or multi-tap keypad. As well as Facebook, other functionality, there are loads of social networking sites available. We've downloaded YouTube, which works really quite nicely on the device. There you see you can search for videos, most popular videos, or access videos in your account. As well as YouTube, you've also got Google Maps. As I said earlier, the phone's got GPS built in. There is a version of BlackBerry Maps installed, but we like Google Maps, and it works on the BlackBerry in much the same way as it would on other devices with Google Maps pre-installed, the Apple iPhone being one. Overall, I'd say that it's a really great touchscreen device. Really like the clickable screen and the way that the keys actually light up before you select them. It means that there are fewer opportunities for pressing the wrong key. What I will say though is that if you are a dyed-in-the-wool BlackBerry user and you like using email and messaging, the keypads on this are a lot fiddlier than the real mechanised keypads, so you might find that a bit of a problem. However, there's loads here. If this is being marketed as a real consumer phone, and there's loads here that'll keep consumers really happy. If you look at videos, for example, just to give you a quick show, you've got some pre-installed video highlights here.
Save the planet. What for? Life's simple. Kill or be killed. A survivor's code. My code. It all sounds great until the day you find yourself confronted by a choice. A choice to make a difference. Or walk away and save yourself.
There we go. So there's a load of videos pre-installed. As well as that, you've got the usual functionality. You've got music player, ringtones. You've got a photo viewer, so you can go and view all your images. It's got a 3.2 megapixel camera. The general consumer and multimedia functionality is excellent. There's a few nice little games here. Excellent internet browser. Set for the moment for Vodafone Live because it's a Vodafone exclusive. Sorry, you'll also recognise the icons that you get on the Storm are very similar to the icons you'll find on the BlackBerry Bold. It's that white on black design, which is really quite striking. However, the obvious difference between the Bold and the Storm is the fact that this is operated by a touchscreen and that's operated primarily by the trackball. But there's an awful lot here for consumers. So I think this is fair to say that this is the first phone that BlackBerry has targeted consumers with, and there's an awful lot here to keep you happy. The only downside, in our opinion, is the messaging, because the QWERTY keypad is frankly quite hard to use. So there we go, the BlackBerry Storm.